Hi guys, Maria here, founder of Travelries. I founded Travelries to make it easier for people to take long-term trips. There is so much information out there on travel, where to go, what to do, what to see, but it's mostly geared towards vacationers. And there really is not a ton out there for long-term travelers, for people who want to take an adult gap year or a travel sabbatical. And I'm here to help change that. If you're traveling for a while, you need some real expertise to rely on to do it well, to do it safely, to do it affordably. So this is the last video in our series for launching on YouTube, 30 Days of 30 Travel Tips. If you haven't seen the prior videos, I highly, highly recommend checking them out. There's a lot of good insight in there for y'all. So tip number 30 is to plan to save time to be spontaneous. I'm a big advocate for planning a lot for long-term trips. I think it broadly sets you up for success. But if you plan too much, then you're not going to make space for the amazing things you hear about when you travel. You're not going to be able to take advantage of the thing that some backpacker or some other traveler told you about that was totally life-changing for them. You're not going to have time to do it. And you're not going to make any space for how you are going to evolve as a traveler because, by the way, you're going to change a lot as a traveler. And you might want to do things by the end of your trip that you really couldn't have imagined doing before or didn't even know about. So you want to make space for these things. So, what do you do? Especially if you want to go into your trip prepared, well-planned. I don't think you should fully set aside your plan. My guidance for you is literally to plan to be spontaneous. So I'll tell you what I did because this worked really well for us, and I think it's good guidance for others. We took a year to travel, but we only planned 10 months of travel. The last 2 months we left totally up in the air. And we had a sense that we would probably go to South America. We had some ideas for where we would go, but we refused to let ourselves commit to any particular location. And we asked people, where do you think we should go? I am so glad we did this. We actually didn't go to the place we were most thinking about originally. We ended up taking time to go to Patagonia, which was stunningly beautiful. It's amazing. Patagonia is underrated as a destination. We stayed in Buenos Aires for a while, and then we had this very spontaneous last hurrah in the Caribbean when it was clear we were about to come home, we were about to land jobs. I highly recommend doing something similar. Leaving parts of your trip unplanned intentionally. It doesn't need to be at the very end. Maybe it's the end of a particular region. You spend a lot of time in East Africa and you want to leave a week unplanned or a month. It's up to you. But make space for it. Don't go in totally unplanned because especially the beginning, and the beginning can be 6-8 months. It's really helpful to have a plan so you're not wasting time and you're fully taking advantage of the time off. But, especially towards the end, it's nice to make space for totally spontaneous experiences. So that's my final tip. Plan to make space to be spontaneous. Guys, this is a new channel. I hope you enjoyed our kickoff series. I'm really passionate about teaching more people about how to travel well long-term. I have done the hustle culture in the US, and I've also taken a total break where my time is my own, and it really shifted how I think about life, and I'm trying to pay that experience forward. So you can help me out here with a like and subscribe, of course. You can also follow Travelries on Instagram, Threads, Facebook. We do a weekly Substack, and we've got a monthly mailing list through our website. And if you're very seriously thinking about this for yourself, you can always set up a one-on-one consult with me through my website, travelries.com. We'll meet with you and chat about what your travel sabbatical or adult gap year could look like for you. so we can pay this forward and help more people take life-changing trips. There's a lot more to come in this channel. I've had some really cool conversations with long-term travelers, with schools meant to support families traveling long-term, and I'm really excited for y'all to see those too. See you guys soon.